You are looking to relocate to Columbus, Ohio? Well, Columbus is one of the fastest growing large cities in the Midwest. You want to keep on watching. Hey there, it's Riggs here, a realtor with Coldwell Banker King Thompson, bringing you all things real estate here in Central Ohio. Today, you want information on relocating to Columbus. And I've already mentioned we are one of the fastest growing cities. We are the capital of Ohio, and we are the 14th largest city in the U.S. Now, to top it all off, according to the Chicago Tribune, we are one of the 9 must-see destinations. So, Columbus is a good bet. But let me give you some details so that you can have some insight when you're doing your research to determine if this is a great place for you to call home and or work. Let me give you some reasons why I think it's pretty great. Let's get started. All right, let's start with job opportunities. We are certainly not lacking here in Columbus. We actually have a number of Fortune 100 companies right here in Columbus, but we also have a number of companies that have their headquarters right here in Columbus. Some are Nationwide Insurance, Cardinal Health, Big Lots, Wendy's, American Electric Power, and I can go on. So when you think of large companies that hire folks that are doing well, we have several options for you right here in Columbus. All right, the next thing we'll talk about is neighborhoods and where you'll live if you relocate here to Columbus. Now, I've been here all my life, and I truly feel that Columbus and its surrounding areas are really made up of various neighborhoods that have their own unique style, charm, diversity, all packed into them. And they all bring a really nice, close to home kind of feel. But what I think is really pretty cool is, as a whole, I do feel Columbus is incredibly diverse. And to that point, I have to mention that we have in our region the highest concentration of Japanese, Bhutanese, and Somali populations in the country. Now that's just to name a few, but that's pretty impressive that right here in the Columbus region, we have the highest concentrations of these other ethnic groups right here. Just to lend to the fact and to my statement that I really do feel we are a pretty diverse city. All right, the next thing that's likely top of mind for you if you have school-aged children is the school systems here. Now, Columbus City Schools is our largest school system here locally in our region, but also the largest school system in the entire state of Ohio. Columbus City Schools serves over 50,000 students and has well over 100 schools within the district. Now, if you're in any of the surrounding areas, they also have their own school systems as well, and they're varying levels of success. What I can tell you is down in the description box, I'm going to link you back to my website. I provide resources to the Ohio Department of Education, as well as a resource to Great Schools Ohio, for you to be able to check out school grade report cards and get some various facts about K through 12 schools. That way you can make the best decision for you and your family. Now let's talk about that higher education. So we're talking about that college and university level. I must say Columbus has been marked as one of the smartest cities, and that is because we have a large concentration of colleges and universities right here in Columbus. To that point, the region has 50 plus colleges and universities, campuses, where we enroll well over 130,000 students each year. And it's what has given us, in many respects, that designation as one of the smartest cities. Let's talk cost of living. All right, I know everything else I've covered is incredibly important, but you have to know that you can make the money that you need to make here in Columbus, Ohio, to care for you and or your family. So I want you to check out this video right here. I did a video already on cost of living here in Columbus, and I actually provided some great resources and tools in that video that I believe can be helpful for you to explore this topic further. So definitely check out that video. But while we're here, let me just give you some quick stats that I pulled down from the Census Bureau that I think will at least give you some insight into what do things look like in this space of cost of living here in Columbus. So looking at the Columbus region as a whole, our unemployment rate is sitting at about 4%. Our average median age is about 36 years old. Let's see, our average home price is sitting at about $215,000. Our median household income is just under $77,000. And our population is sitting at about 2.1 million people. So again, we are the fastest growing city in the Midwest and the 14th largest city in the US. So with that growth comes, folks' concern around affordability, which I totally understand. And I have lived here all my life. I can certainly tell you rent is on the rise. I never want to mislead you in that space. It certainly is. But I do believe that comes with rapid growth. And we've had more moderate growth in my opinion compared to some other large metros. It's been very consistent, but we are seeing increased rent prices. We are seeing a rise in our home values. And so that always presents its affordability challenges. But in comparison to other large metros of our size and others, we are still incredibly affordable. And I know our city, local, state government is all having major conversations around this so that we can keep Columbus affordable and a place that folks want to choose to relocate to live and to work. All right, let's talk weather, because if you know anything about the Midwest, you know we have all 4 seasons. But if you know about Ohio, we can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. And I'm not kidding. And this last week, you guys, we had record temperatures for heat for like 2 days, and then it was like fall the very next day, and then it rained the day after that. The only thing we didn't have was snow and ice in that given week, and I was not complaining. But if you understand, we are in the Midwest. We truly have spring, summer, fall, and winter throughout the year. And honestly, we can have up and down things that are happening as well. But I think what's nice, honestly, I've lived here all of my life, so I've totally adjusted to what we call just the craziness of Ohio. But we also are shielded from that lake effect snow and cold that maybe Cleveland and Chicago get. So, it's all relative. If you're on the West Coast, it's a huge adjustment for you. But if you're in other places and you're used to some of those seasons, I think you're really going to find that Columbus really is, we've been really fortunate. It's been very mild for our seasons. It's been really nice. But we definitely do have all 4 seasons throughout any year. All right, let's talk about ease of getting around our wonderful city here in Columbus. And I pride our city for what they've done to really try to find ways to accommodate as many people as possible. So obviously, if you have your own transportation, you're golden there. But for folks who don't or choose not to, we do have our public transportation system with COTA, which is Central Ohio Transit Authority. And they provide transportation for a lot of areas. I will say, though, if you're going to live in any of our outer suburban areas, our public transportation doesn't get you to and from those areas as easily as if you're in more of true Columbus. I will say that. We obviously have your ride sharing, so Uber and Lyft. We also have bike sharing options that are kind of more local in our downtown and surrounding areas. And we also have your Lime and Bird scooters. But again, those are kind of maybe more kind of in your central downtown and kind of surrounding areas there. Not really going to help you too much if you're in more of those suburban outer areas of Columbus. So something I know, again, our city is working on to get better at that. I do commend our public transportation for the reach that they do have, but I'm just being honest, if you are coming from some of those cities where you rely heavily on public transportation, train service, we don't have trains here. We do have public busing, but depending on how far out you are, might not be the best option. So definitely look into that when you're deciding what area you want to live in. Now the fun. I feel like we have so much to do here in Columbus, and I think we compete big times with other cities who have just learned how to have a good time. And again, when I talk about neighborhoods, what's really cool is the city of Columbus does a lot of stuff. Like, in fact, over like the spring and summer, they do over 24 festivals. Most that I know are completely free admission to get into, and you can enjoy Jazz and Rib Fest, Asian Festival, arts festivals, all kind of amazing things. It's just good fun for you, your friends, your family, that I think is just amazing, because I'm sure those are huge undertakings for a city to put on, and they do those for us every year, and it's just really wonderful. And then you've got those various communities that you live in. Many of them host their own events and things as well. So in my opinion, there is no lack of fun things to do here in Columbus. You just have to get out and explore it all. And I'm serious, no matter where you live, there is something fun to do. So look into that. Ask local people, get on your social media and ask people who live here. They will tell you all kind of cool things to do. You'll get plugged into some cool things and you'll realize there's no shortage of fun things to do. Well, we're just pretty cool too. Well, I hope that was helpful for you, but if you need a little bit more, I still got you covered. So check out this free relocation guide that I put together to give you even more insight into why Columbus is a really great option for you to consider if you're looking to relocate here. I'll put the information for you down in the description box below. You can simply also go to askriggs.com/relocation guide, and you can download the free guide there as well. You can also check out this video right here. I list some reasons why I truly feel Columbus is awesome. I have lived here all my life. I give you some pros and I give you some cons. I want to be honest with you so that you can really make the best decision for you and your family. Well, there you have it. I hope this video and all of the resources I provided here are helpful for you. But listen, I truly feel Columbus is a great place to live and work. But I hope I've provided some tools that can help you make that decision as well. But I am here for you. So down in the comments section, if you have any questions, concerns, let me know there. I also have a contact me form or a contact Riggs form in the description box. Feel free to use that as well. But if you're all set, you are ready to go, and you are moving here, in the comments section, put hashtag Riggs I am moving. Let me know you're coming here. Would love to connect with you here, get you connected with some resources that can really help you get settled here. That's what I love to do. So I want to thank you so much for watching. I wish you the very best in your relocation journey. Again, reach out to me with any questions. Stay fabulous and productive, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.